What's up, everybody? Welcome to This is KC Sports, another episode. We got some things to talk about with you all today. My Royals lost on a BS technicality, is what I'll say. But Chiefs tonight, Royals tonight. Chewinga has a chance to do something incredible, and we're going to talk about it here on This is KC Sports. Stick around. Be right back. What's up, everybody? I am your host, Bishop, and we are coming to you live today, rocking the MNU hat, man. MNU, shout out to them. They're doing the thing. They're taking care of business. I think they're undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. We'll get into all that uh, here in a little bit. We're gonna talk Chiefs. Of course, we're talking Royals. Um, Royals are down in the series against the Yanks, 1-0. Um, I, I just don't know how I feel about that loss. We pretty much had that game in the bag, and well, something happened. I don't. I don't want to place it all on Zerpa. Um, Zerpa came in. He did he did walk 2 runs in. I think the Royals had like 8 walks that night. So that's that's an issue. That's what ultimately cost them the game. Um, so yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Chewinga and Casey Current. Uh, man, the that that woman is on the brink of greatness. She has an opportunity to do something. Look, we already got her. I'm trying to get my words together because I'm really excited for her and the club, Casey Current. Um, I'm already all in for her to win the Golden Boot, but not only that, she has the opportunity, I believe, October 19th, to do what hasn't been done. I mean, I think she's already made history. I think, but it's gonna be funny. Not funny, but she has a chance to do something that's pretty incredible. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Of course, you can follow us on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and of course at the station's website at iesportsradio .com. There's a ticker at the bottom for all you guys and gals who's listening. Uh, we can also be heard on Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, Castbox, Deezer Podcasts, and so much more. Of course, like I just mentioned, you can check us out, iesportsradio.com, where you can go back and all the stuff is there. If you missed us last week, if you missed other shows, I mean, we're about 32 shows deep across the nation. So we pretty much got a show for you. Um, and you can, like I said, follow us, go check us out. I mean, all the shows are pretty much recorded. You can check them out on the website, iesportsradio.com/. This is KC Sports. And of course, grab yourself some merch while you're there. iesportsradio.com/shop. We got hoodies. Fall season is definitely here. Hoodies, beanies, caps, definitely getting myself some hoodies. So yeah, go get yourself some. And you can check us out here at This Is KC _IESR on X. Like I said, you can follow me at X Runners on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. My man Franchise ain't here today. We're gonna hold it down for him. But before we get into all that, of course, we're gonna pay some bills real quick. Shout out to all our sponsors. So y'all hold tight, stick around. I'll be right back. Not going nowhere. We're gonna get into some things when we get back.
Hi, eSports Radio fans. This show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, single-A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all-brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Hey there, eSports Radio fans. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Seal the Deal Wax Seals by Cecilia B. You just finished your very own wedding or baby shower invitations and you're looking for that extra special touch? Maybe you just wrote a letter to a relative or a friend and you want to add to their smile when they receive it. Then seal the deal with Cecilia's handmade sealing wax stamps for your invitations, letters, and gifts. You bring the deal, we'll bring the seal. You can find them on Instagram at sealthedeal_wax stamps and on Facebook, Seal the Deal Wax Seals.
For the last 10 years, iSports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at iSports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the iSports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at iSports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making iSports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports.
Gotta unmute the mic. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I am Bishop, and this is KC Sports. Welcome back. Like I said, my man Franchise isn't here today, so we're holding it down solo today. Just making sure we cross some things here, getting some things together, Real quick, we're gonna talk about MNU football. They are literally out here whooping teams. Like it's crazy. It's it's crazy, man. Um, it's I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, they went pretty far last season, so I think they won like their division or whatnot. As of right now, MNU, shout out to MNU, rocking it, you know what I'm saying? Um, they are undefeated. 5-0 headed into the bye week. First game was Culver Stockton College, 69-7. Peru State College, 53-6. Graceland University, 38-24. Graceland actually put up a fight. So shout out to Graceland University. St. Ambrose University, 42-0. And the last team they played, which, man, Williamswood University, 70-7. I mean, these young men are out here handling teams like effortless. I can't wait to see some of them break out into the pros, hopefully. Next team they face is October 19th, Missouri Valley College. Yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 games left of the season. They putting in work. Shouts out to MNU. Shouts out to them. I was trying to see if I could pull up. Let's see here. If it's gonna make me. Yeah, I figured it was gonna take me something. I was trying to pull up the box scores. Yeah, I mean, you put up 14 against William Woods in the first quarter. Second quarter, they put up another 28. Yeah, William Woods didn't score after the first quarter. First quarter, they put up 7. After that, nothing. MNU 14 in the third, 14 in the fourth. That's insane. I was trying to see. I don't know. I hate because they don't really show like. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. Individual. There we go. Okay. I was trying to see individual stats. Let's see here. Devin Andrews, he had 3 attempts for 29 yards. Adrian Peterson, he's a Russian. Adrian Parsons, he was 6 carries for 70 yards, 1 touchdown. Cameron Finley, 18 carries, 193 yards, 5 touchdowns. His longest run was 59 yards. Insane. MNU passing. Passing was okay. Adrian Parsons, he had 16 completions on 29 attempts, 186 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did throw an interception. His longest pass was 28 yards. MNU receiving, Miles Himes had 5 receptions for 64 yards and a touchdown, followed by E.J. Rogers, who had 2 receptions, 37 yards, 2 touchdowns. They put the beat down on William Woods. And again, like I said, they take on Missouri Valley College October 19th. 5-0 heading into the bye. You can't ask for much. Can't ask for much more than that. Tanisha. Shout out to our son's BFF, Devin Andrews. Yep, Devin Andrews. He, like I said, he he did his thing or whatever. Let's see, I forgot what I said. I think he had 29. Yep, 29 yards on 3 carries. Pretty good. Shout out to Taryn Rodriguez. Says, good evening, Bishop. Have a great show. Asked me if I was ready for Monday Night Football. Of course. It's the Chiefs. One thing I hate, man, is the Chiefs waiting for the Chiefs. Like, I'll be looking forward to seeing my team play. And when they don't play on, Sunday, it's like, dude, the week is already long as hell, so I'm ready to see what's happening. Any predictions for the score? I say 24-21. Chiefs win with a Harrison Butker walk-off field goal to win the game. I think it's going to be a pretty close game. We're going to get into more about the Chiefs. We haven't heard much about Rashee Rice other than he had like a procedure today. I guess it was they're going to go in and just take a look. I don't. That's weird. I'm like, because if you go in, you might as well just do what you got to do while you got it open. So we'll learn more about that. A lot of people seem hopeful. A lot of people holding out, hoping that that it's not torn and all that. I mean, it's a lot of swelling, man. I think it's probably torn. So I don't know. We'll find out. No one really knows. No one's really saying much about the situation. So, but like I said, we're going to get into the Chiefs tonight because the game comes on soon. I can't wait. Tyrann Mathieu was seen walk in the building. We saw Andy Reid. I heard Jason Kelsey is out there tailgating with some folks. So that's dope. So yeah, we're going to get into all that. Royals, of course. This is the thing here. It's what a time to be alive for Kansas City sports, man. You got the Royals and the Chiefs both playing today. Somebody better set up some ambulances because somebody's gonna. I hope not. Knock on wood. But man, that's gonna be a lot. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs games alone will drive you insane. So watching the Royals also, especially with what happened Saturday up there in New York. Josh Chisholm, I like you as a player. You're probably a cool guy, but your ass was out. I don't know what happened in that replay booth up there in New York or whatever. Y'all know his ass was out. There was like that much of a gap between his cleat and the plate, and you could see it on the replay. But like we said, we already know what that was about. Replay is in New York. The Yankees is up there in New York. They all probably Yankee fans. So, all right. My man Drewski, man. What's good, Bishop Drewski? Checking in. Have a great show. Or I know you're ready. Dude, I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped for Monday night. What's the guy he covered the Saints here at IE Sports Radio? T9? T9, T2? I don't know. What's up, man? Hopefully, your guys show up. Y'all ain't gonna get the dub, but it is what it is. T5. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Drewski. You know what I'm talking about, man. So yeah, shouts out to him, man. Hopefully his guys show up, like I said, but you know what I mean? Y'all ain't getting a dub, man. Y'all ain't walking out of Arrowhead with a dub. We're going to go into the bye week undefeated. Watch, 5-0. But yeah, Royals take on the Yanks. I need the Royals to go ahead and win this, man, because they come back to the K, for game 3. And I hate for y'all to be down 2 games and then the Yanks end up coming up in here and walking out. We won that game. We won game 1. We won game 1. We just We just didn't seal it, and we left the door cracked. And next thing you know, here come the Yankees, man. I feel like we shouldn't have, changed pitchers. I know. I don't know. I don't know, man. It was ugly. It was ugly because Zerpa came in. Zerpa opened up the gate, man, and he let him walk in. And that's, yeah, that's all I can say is yeah, because two walks. I mean, two walk runs, bro, or whatever you want to call it. You walked in 2 runs. That's what put them back. That's what put them back in the game. And I think the Yankees realized that and was like, you know what, this is our chance to capitalize. I think you should have went on ahead and let Walker just try to, clear that out. Those 2, I know it looked like he was losing command because he was throwing balls, but I think if he could have shook that off, I believe Judge was up. Walker kind of owns Judge, in my opinion. I think you should just let Walker go ahead and do what he do, man. Hey, bro, you and me both, man. You and me both need the Royals to take care of business. I know, man. I already know, dude. I already know, man. Yeah, but New York is up there cheating for the Yanks, man. They cheating for the pinstripes right now. So it is what it is, man. We're gonna take a real quick break. When we come back, what'd you say, Drewski? Hold up. A close one. Need the Chiefs D-line to handle biz. Oh, that's for sure. For sure, man. For sure. We're going to take a break. We're going to come right back. Here we go. Man, this dang old mouse has a button right here on the side, and I keep hitting the thing and backing out of the string. That's my son for a break real quick. We're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit about Casey Current, man. Chewinga is on the brink of something special. I think she gets it done, but we'll see. Y'all stick around. I'm Bishop. This is KC Sports. Be right back.
Hey, sports fans. Are you in the market for Florida sports or just keeping up with the latest in the Panhandle? Palm Tree Sports is a dedicated audio hub to all things sports in the Sunshine State. We cover current events, big news, heavily favored opinions all across the NFL, NBA, MLB, and so much more. So come check us out every Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For a down south education on Florida sports and athletics, it's hosted by yours truly, Corey Pujols, and is powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
everybody. This is Taryn Rodriguez. Are you a fan of volleyball? Are you a fan of Thunder Spikes? Then I have the show for you, Set Point, where I cover NCAA men's and women's volleyball, high school boys and girls volleyball, beach volleyball, and even professional volleyball. Catch the action every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's good, everyone? It's Drewski, the host of Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. On this station, we cover everything in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. From where we cover the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Stars, Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Wings, Texas Rangers, TCU, SMU, we cover it all right here every Wednesdays from 9 to 10 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you stay live with me on the Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to This is KC Sports. I am your host, Bishop. We are live and direct on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. As always, man, don't forget to follow us on X, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at IE Sports Radio. You can also check us out on YouTube at IE Sports Radio. Like I said, we everywhere, baby. Also, follow our if you miss a show, whatever, no big deal. You can always run it back, man. Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeart Radio, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, Castbox, Deezer Podcasts, so much more. Check us out. And, of course, you can always check us out on iSportsRadio.com. That is the landing page, man. That is the home where you can find everything. Check out the past shows you missed and all that good stuff. iSportsRadio.com / This is KC Sports. If you're looking for the show, if you missed this show, past shows, like I said, that's where you can check us out. And of course, fall season is coming. You know, fellas, I know we love our hoodies. Your girl love our hoodies. Go ahead. Go get yourself some IE Sports Radio merch at iSportsRadio.com / shop. Beanies, caps, hoodies. Hell, if you're out there on the West Coast with my man Larry B and them, they got tank tops and t-shirts and all that good stuff. So check them out. And of course, you can go ahead to Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. This is KC_IESR. Check us out. And like I said, I am your man, Bishop, or on Twitter at X Runners. Jen B, she is a host here at IE Sports Radio. She get you guys covered with your Cleveland, all your Ohio sports, and all that good stuff. Having a good day, Jen B. Appreciate you for tuning in and checking us out. I'm just sitting here goofing around with some of this. So like I said, before we went on break, you know, we were talking a little bit about the Royals. like I said, Royals should. I feel like they should be able to take this game. They should be able to take this game just off the strength. Carlos Rodon is on the mound. Cole Reagans is on the mound for us. Carlos Rodon he's a pretty decent pitcher. He's a pretty solid pitcher. You know what I'm saying? I don't have much to say about that other than he is a known dinger giver upper. He will give up home runs, okay? Especially if we get in his head early. I'm not saying we should gun for home runs, but I'm saying that if we can distract him pretty early, then he's easily rattled. Okay, that's what I'm saying. All right, he's a pretty decent pitcher. I'm not taking nothing from him, but yeah, if we can get to him early, we can get the game. We just have to make sure our relievers and the bullpen come in and do their job. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Hey, Cole Reagans is cold, man. He cold, man. You know, he's good at what he do. That's why they get paid the big bucks, man. But I need him to be on point today because I feel like if they can come in and win this game, definitely can win when they come back home. That'll put us up 2-1. That'll put us up 2-1 on the on the series. Gotta get my mind straight. Put us up 2-1 on the series. We definitely should be able to handle business from there on out. I feel like because at that point we'll have the momentum shift of the fans on our side. So we just definitely have to win tonight. I wish we could have won game 1. I think we would have been on easy street. If we win tonight, we'll have the crowd and the fans on our side. And like I told y'all, if you let a Kansas City sports team creep into the offseason, or not offseason, the postseason, magic happens. I don't know what it is. Magic happens. Like our teams typically aren't like the flashiest of teams, but man, they get it done. All right. You let us creep in the postseason. Better watch out. Better watch out. All right. So that's the Royals. And of course, they play tonight. People gonna be, doing their thing. Trying to navigate through both or whatever. So both teams are playing tonight. This is crazy. Okay. This is crazy. We're gonna switch it up, talk a little bit about Casey Curran, because those ladies are doing their thing, and of course they're in the postseason as well. What a time to be alive, Casey fans. This is it. We got 2 teams that's in the postseason. Chiefs are undefeated. I mean, what more do y'all want? What more do you want? Are you not entertained? But there's something else going on with Casey Curran, and it's one of the players who she is definitely a front runner for the Golden Boot Award. All right. I feel like she deserves it. She definitely deserves it. Timwa Chawinga has October 19th. I believe that's, I don't know. I don't have a calendar in front of me, whatever. She has the opportunity to become the first player to score against all 13 teams in a single season. That's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. She's already scored against 12 against 12. She already got it. No player has scored against more than 9 different teams in a single season before. So I'm just saying, let's run facts, because I got that somewhere. I'm almost certain that's correct. Casey Current did go ahead and knock off Racing Louisville 2-0. Next game is October 12th, Saturday against Bay FC. They're saying, I think it said October 19th, because that'll be against San Diego Wave. And I don't know. But let's see here real quick. We're just running some facts, because I know she's unbelievable. All right. She's unbelievable. But I don't know. She's unbelievable. That's all I can say. They saying that, you know what I'm saying, she'll be the first one to score against 13 different teams in a season. Just go ahead and give her the golden boot. All right. Go ahead and give her the golden boot, man. That's all I'm saying. Just, she deserves it. She deserves it. There's other players who deserves it, but I don't know. I feel like she runs it. She deserves it. Yeah, whatever. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to wrap this thing up, because I have to get my setup ready to check out my teams who are getting ready to play. You know, the NFL, I don't know. We're going to talk a little bit about everything, but Royals play at 6:38. Chiefs come on shortly after that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I wish I was out there tailgating, because I heard it's cracking. I'm your man Bishop. This is KC Sports. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back. Stick around. Yeah, we'll be right back.
The light is red, the kids are in bed, which means it is time for Mile High Musings with me, Aaron Yowell, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Are you a fan of Buffalo sports? Are you thinking of changing loyalties and becoming a Buffalo sports fan? Do you even know where Buffalo is on the map? Did you know Canada is closer to Buffalo than New York City? Welcome to the Buffalo Huddle, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm your host, Patty Bax. This is a podcast designed for you, the passionate sports fan. I know you love your sports. Who doesn't? I cover Buffalo sports and so much more by bringing in the human elements. I call it Buffalo Sports with a Twist. Join me as we take a journey into the world of Buffalo sports. I guarantee you'll fall in love with Buffalo just like I did. Each week we start with an inspiration, question of the day, a Buffalo fun fact, and our weekly challenge to you, the listener. Come huddle up with me. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time for the Buffalo Huddle with Patty Bax on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. As we say in Buffalo, go Bills!
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to This is KC Sports. I am your host, Bishop, and you are listening to us live on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Just trying to get myself together here. So, we just got through talking about Chewinga and KC Curran. Now we're going to switch things up and go ahead and start talking about some Kansas City Chiefs because they play tonight just like the Royals. Isn't that something? It's going to be some people probably calling out of work tonight or tomorrow because, it's going to be one of those nights probably. Like I said, my score prediction for the Chiefs game, 24-21, Harrison Butker walk-off field goal to win the game. As I was on Twitter scrolling earlier today, I saw some familiar faces in the building. Tyrann Mathieu was one of them. Shouts out to Tyrann Mathieu, man. Appreciate you for everything you did here at Chiefs Kingdom. Welcome back to the stadium. It's probably been a minute since you've been here. Unfortunately, that you on the other side. Different teams. Shouts out to Jamal Charles. He is tonight's drum honoree, so he'll be banging the drum at Arrowhead. Man, I wish I was in the building tonight. It's all good. There's plenty of games left, and there's some things that I have to take care of. But we're going to be there. Trust me. We're going to be there. Y'all going to see some things. Believe that. As far as I know, the Chiefs did not elevate any wide receivers. We know Rashee Rice is out dealing with his whatever the knee situation is. We don't know much about it. For some reason, everything is kind of on a hush-hush for the most part. I mean, bits and pieces of it is coming out different opinions from different doctors. We still really don't know what to expect. I'm just going to go ahead and error on the side, not error, but I'm going to lean on the side of it ain't good, because if it was, I feel like we would have got a lot more feedback about the situation that we currently are receiving. So I'm just going to go ahead and just say it ain't good. I'd rather, be wrong and it ends up being all right, other than I'll be like, oh yeah, everything's fine, and then it's like, nah, bro, he's done for the season. So it ain't good. That's what I'm running with. Not earlier, but I was gonna say earlier in the week. Today's Monday. I thought I saw some chatter about two players being elevated. One was Justin Ross. One was the other was supposed to be my guy Nico Remigio, top 5, top 10 return specialists in college. I would have liked that to happen. They're saying it's not going to happen, that they didn't elevate anyone from the practice squad. Andy Reid said, as far as, and all you guys know, all last week, ever since the whole Rashid Rice situation happened, there's been a bunch of chatter about Brett Veach and Andy Reid proposing trade deals for another receiver. I'm kind of, I think what we got is fine. I'm not giving up no 3rd round pick for Amari Cooper. I'm sorry. It's just not happening, because that's just not happening. I think I discussed this on the last show. I'm not giving you a 3rd round pick for a guy that I'm only going to be renting for the remainder of the season. So that's a no-go. I could use that 3rd round pick and draft me a rookie receiver or something. I can do something with it. I think there's some receivers out there, if push come to shove and we feel like we have to trade for a receiver. I mean, I wouldn't mind Amari Cooper. I like Amari Cooper, but I wanted Amari Cooper after Dallas, post Dallas, pre-Browns. That's when I wanted Amari Cooper. So now I'm kind of like, I feel like there's some other receivers out there that we can probably get, for a reasonable price. There's a lot of disgruntled, unhappy receivers out there from what I've seen so far. So, but like I said, I think we found what we got. I believe Sky Moore, McCole Hardman is dealing with a knee situation, but they're saying he will be active for tonight. I don't know. So I know Sky Moore, Juju, Xavier Worthy, and I'm not sure who's the other receiver. A lot of people were bitching and complaining and moaning and groaning about Sky Moore being on the team. Look, I told you guys when I first started doing this, I don't bash players because, well, one, you're a professional. You worked your tail off to get where you got. And you there, I mean, you're in the NFL, so clearly you can do something, right? A lot of people were sitting at home on the couches talking about, oh, this player this player that. I'm sorry, I'm messing with my light right here. These glasses, man, they got such a horrible glare on it. This player this, that didn't make it no better. Jesus. Anyway, this player this player that. Oh my God, he can't do this. He can't catch. Look, man, he made it to the NFL, so clearly he can do something. Sky Moore just got to get out of Sky Moore's head. I think Sky Moore can still be beneficiary and valuable to this team. Beneficial and valuable to this team. I'm saying, I feel like he has some value. Okay, I guarantee same people who are complaining and yapping and all that stuff. If Sky Moore go out there and put on an elaborate show tonight, you'll all be trying to buy his jerseys the next day. Excuse me. You'll be trying to buy his jerseys, man, and that's why I don't bash players, because they can turn it around at any second. They just have to get out their own way. So we'll see how this game go tonight. I'm excited, win or lose. I mean, they're doing fine. Some cases a Chiefs loss ultimately turns this team around, but most important, or what more so what I'm excited about is that since there is no Rashee Rice, Mahomes actually has to do his due diligence and scan the field instead of having tunnel vision for certain players. We all know the Tyreek Hill syndrome is what I call it. When Tyreek Hill was on the field, Mahomes was, he was looking good. He was making some crazy throws and stuff. But when Tyreek Hill was injured and off the field, Mahomes' numbers were off the chart better. 4 games straight, okay? So that's what I call the Tyreek Hill syndrome. When Mahomes get, real comfortable with a certain player, he builds up a tunnel vision. And that's, to me, that's what makes the offense predictable. I want Mahomes to actually do his homework, scan the field, go through your progressions, and take what's given. We don't need the highlight reel play every week. You know what I'm saying? We know you can sling it, man. These teams know. Look, we got a bunch of guys that's catching balls for us. That's not a Justin Jefferson. It's not a Devontae Adams. That's not a Jamar Chase. You know what I'm saying? And yet teams are still scared to play Mahomes short. They still too high safety this guy because they know what he's capable of. So what I'm saying is just take what's given to you. These players, the defenses are scared of you, dude. They're scared of you. You don't have to try to prove a point. You don't have to try to make something out of nothing. Just take the something that's given, move the ball, put in work, and let's win it. Let's go into the, the bye week or whatever, undefeated, man. That's it, dude. That's it. But like I said, teams they're going to play you deep every time, dude, because they know what that arm is capable of doing. Okay. In other news, let's just talk about the NFL in general. So far, I'm not really impressed with much of anything I've seen from any team. A lot of these teams are looking very vulnerable. All right. The Vikings look good. I give the Vikings credit because I'm like, the Vikings ain't got Kirk Cousins now. What the hell are they going to do? Well, for whatever reason, I don't know what Sam Darnold did or what he been doing, but that guy's up there looking like a stud right now. All right. Up there with the purple people eaters or whatever they call themselves, the Vikings. That dude, he's looking better than Kirk Cousins to me when Kirk Cousins was in Minnesota. I know y'all like, calm down, hold up, slow down. It's just one season so far. But, dude, he's putting together some up there, man. They putting together some stuff. Washington, did not expect Washington to be. Actually, I always say, I ain't always say this, but last season, go back and watch my stuff. Last season, I thought Washington was going to be like number 2, number 3 in their division. So I was a year early. All right. I thought Eric Bieniemy was going to be the one turning around. And honestly, I think they probably did take some stuff from Eric Bieniemy to help turn around. Bieniemy just not around to receive the credit for it. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. That's what I believe. I was a year off. I was a year before. Washington is putting in work. Cliff Kingsbury. Why wouldn't Andy Reid? That's who you should have went and got instead of Matt Nagy. I have nothing against Nagy, but Mahomes and Cliff have a freaking history. I believe that may, could have changed some things that's happening now. I know we undefeated and all that stuff, but these games has been uncomfortably close. So that's my take on that. But yeah, Washington, man, shout out to Washington. They looking good, man. I think Washington can win that division. I think they could. I think they could, man. I think Washington could win that division. I know a lot of y'all probably disagree, but I don't know. Dallas ain't got nothing for them. I believe Eagles is in that division too, right? They ain't got nothing for them. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's talk about Josh Allen's situation yesterday. The guy had a concussion. First off, Buffalo fans, I don't know what the hell is wrong with y'all, but I hate the fact that y'all blame everyone except for the people who deserve the blame in the NFL. Y'all want to blame the NFL yesterday for Josh Allen going back into the game after clearly having what appeared to be a concussion. Okay? The way he went down on that ground and they rolled him over. When they rolled him over, that's when it looked like he came to. I'm glad he's all right. But Buffalo, Bills Mafia, whatever, don't blame the NFL. Talking about the NFL and allow him to go back. No, it wasn't the NFL. It was your coaching staff and Josh Allen who should take the blame for that. Okay? Somebody should have been adult enough and been like, hey, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. So they let him go back in there. And then for people to say, it was his chest. You don't give someone smelling salt for their chest, bro. I don't care. You tell that bullshit to somebody else. They gave him smelling salt because they was over there trying to wake his ass up. And he was on the sideline holding his head. He probably had a severe fucking headache. All right. So cut that crap out, man. That's Josh Allen's fault for going back in. And that's y'all coaching staff for allowing him to go back, for not saving him from himself. Because I put most of the blame on y'all coaching staff, not on Josh Allen. Josh Allen he's an athlete. He's gonna go back out there. He's gonna want to go back out there. But it's up to y'all coaching staff, somebody to step up and be like and save him from himself. I'm just glad that he appeared to be all right and that he didn't get hit again. It wasn't like a Tua situation. But man, I better stop playing around with that. So with that being said, Chiefs gonna win, Royals gonna win. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And we will see y'all Monday. Hopefully, my man Franchise will be back. If not, then we'll just hold it down again. Probably be a little bit more prepared for the show because I'm actually all over the place, to be honest with you. It's the same time, same channel, same day. We see y'all next week. Other than that, it's been real. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Peace.